Welcome to my channel. This is Kelly. Today I want to share with you not only how to make bread, but how to take it a step further and to make homemade dinner rolls. These are definitely my kids' favorite. They eat rolls like it's going out of style. So this is our grain that we're going to use. It's the whole kernel, and I'm using 1.5 cups of spelt and 1.5 cups of hard red wheat. So we're going to use the Wonder Mill here to grind this into flour. And one of the things about this wheat that is so special is that since it hasn't been ground into flour yet, it still holds all the vital nutrients inside of it. Once you grind these kernels into flour, it only takes 72 hours for it to oxidize and for you to lose most of the nutrients. So this is what we believe is the way God wants us to eat bread, and why he tells us to give us this day our daily bread. So let me show you how this works. We're going to use our Wonder Mill, which you can buy on Amazon or get from Bread Beckers. So you turn it on before you add the kernels. Put it back on. Next we need hot water. I just turn on the tap and wait for it to get hot. Use our bread pan here. You can check out my previous video on how to make bread. This is the exact same thing. It just takes it one step further, and we're going to bake the rolls in the actual oven. They're awesome, and it's still super easy. We're going to get the water a little bit hotter. So we're going to use 1.5 cups of hot tap water. This is done grinding. We're going to use 1/3 cup of olive oil. I love these big containers. You can buy them from Bread Beckers. My hands are slippery from the water. Here we go. All right. We're also going to use 1/3 cup of honey. Another big container. We go through a lot of these. Here we go. Perfect. And then we need 2 teaspoons of salt. 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, perfect. Extra back in there. Now we use a tablespoon of lecithin, and this is used just to soften the bread or the rolls. You can use up to 2 tablespoons, but I just like to use 1. Put that in there, just like that. Perfect. Now we're going to add our egg. This is another way of softening the bread, and it adds some good bounciness to the bread. Throw this away. Now let's get the wheat out. So this machine makes making bread or rolls so easy. Go. And this is what the flour looks like. So we're going to add this straight into our pan here, just like this. Perfect. And last but not least, we're going to add a tablespoon of yeast. And this is used to help it rise. That's why we needed the hot tap water, to activate the yeast. And I store both the yeast and the lecithin in my refrigerator to make it last longer. And you just sprinkle it on just like that over the top. Okay, we'll put this to the side, just like that. And now we're going to put it in our bread machine. I have a Breville bread machine. You can use whatever bread machine you have. You can buy these on Amazon. So we're going to put this in here, just like that. And it has the stages of rising on this for me already. We're gonna let it rise through 1 rise, 2 rise, and almost through the 3rd rise. So that will take almost 2 hours. So we will come check that out in 2 hours, and I'll show you how to form the rolls and we'll bake them. Okay, it's been about 2 hours and it's gone through 2 full rises, and we're in the middle of the 3rd. So we can go ahead and take it out, just like this. And we can turn off the machine because we're gonna actually bake it in the oven, not in the machine this time to make rolls. Okay, so we're gonna go over to the counter just like this. And I've already poured a small little bowl of olive oil. I use this to keep my fingers from getting too sticky when I work with the dough. So here we go. So we're gonna get our fingers with the olive oil just like this. And then I pinch the dough just like this. Now that's about the right size. We like small little rolls. We like to make a lot of them. So what you do is you just pinch and tuck it under just like this. And you place it on your baking pan with parchment paper so it doesn't stick. And this should make anywhere from about, depending on how big you make them, 25 to 40 rolls. Okay, this is our last one. I'm going to form this into our last roll here. Just like this. Pinch it at the bottom. Make some room here. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven. And we've got our oven preheated to 350 degrees. And we're going to bake these for anywhere from about 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, it's been about 12 to 15 minutes, and let's check out the rolls. Oh, they look perfect. They are nice and golden brown on the top. And they puffed up perfectly. They're still really hot. How easy was that? These are the best rolls. They're delicious and they're super good for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.